A dietitian plays an essential role in promoting health, managing diseases, and guiding individuals toward better nutrition and lifestyle choices. Whether working in hospitals, clinics, schools, or community settings, dietitians combine science with empathy to create personalized meal plans and educate people on healthy eating. During interviews, employers evaluate not only your technical knowledge of nutrition but also your communication skills, compassion, and ability to motivate clients toward long-term change. This video explores common dietitian interview questions, complete with sample answers and helpful tips to help you prepare confidently and present yourself as a skilled and caring nutrition professional. Understanding the role of a dietitian. A dietitian is responsible for assessing patients' nutritional needs, developing diet plans, and monitoring their progress to ensure improved health outcomes. The job involves close collaboration with doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals to provide dietary guidance tailored to medical conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, or obesity. Beyond clinical knowledge, the role requires strong interpersonal skills, cultural sensitivity, and the ability to translate complex nutritional science into practical advice. Interviewers often look for candidates who demonstrate both empathy and professionalism. They want to know that you can connect with patients, stay current with dietary research, and promote balanced, sustainable eating habits. Preparing for your dietitian interview means being ready to discuss your experience with patient care, your approach to individualized nutrition, and your methods for staying informed about the latest dietary guidelines. Question 1. Why did you choose to become a dietitian? Here's how you can answer. I chose to become a dietitian because I've always been fascinated by the link between food and health. Helping people make dietary changes that improve their well-being is deeply rewarding. This career allows me to apply scientific knowledge to real-life situations and make a tangible difference in people's lives. Tip: share a personal motivation that reflects your passion for health and helping others. Question 2. What are the key responsibilities of a dietitian? Here's how you can answer. A dietitian's main responsibilities include assessing patients' nutritional needs, developing customized diet plans, and providing counseling to encourage healthy eating habits. We also monitor progress, educate patients on managing specific conditions, and collaborate with medical teams to ensure the diet supports treatment goals. Tip: emphasize your understanding of both clinical duties and patient education. Question 3. How do you create a personalized diet plan for a patient? Here's how you can answer. I begin by gathering information about the patient's medical history, lifestyle, and dietary preferences. Then I assess their nutritional status using data like BMI, lab results, and activity levels. I design a plan that balances nutrients and fits their routine while ensuring it's realistic and enjoyable to follow. Regular follow-ups help me adjust the plan as needed. Tip: highlight your patient-centered approach and practical mindset. Question 4. How do you stay updated with the latest nutrition research and guidelines? Here's how you can answer. I regularly read peer-reviewed journals such as the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics and attend webinars or professional conferences. I'm also a member of nutrition associations that share updates on new research and dietary guidelines. Staying informed helps me provide evidence-based advice to my patients. Tip: demonstrate a commitment to continuous learning and professional development. Question 5. How would you handle a patient who is not following your dietary recommendations? Here's how you can answer. I would first try to understand the reasons behind their non-compliance. Often, challenges arise from personal preferences, lifestyle constraints, or emotional factors. I listen carefully, show empathy, and modify the plan to make it more practical. Encouragement and small achievable goals can help patients regain motivation. Tip: show emotional intelligence and a non-judgmental, supportive approach. Question 6. How do you handle cultural or religious dietary restrictions when planning meals? Here's how you can answer. I always respect cultural and religious food practices. I discuss dietary preferences with patients to understand their restrictions and ensure the plan aligns with their beliefs. It's about balancing nutritional requirements with personal values, which helps build trust and long-term compliance. Tip: Emphasize respect for diversity and sensitivity in patient interactions. Question 7. Can you describe your experience working with patients with chronic conditions like diabetes or hypertension? Here's how you can answer. I have worked with several patients managing chronic diseases, especially diabetes and heart-related conditions. I focus on portion control, balanced macronutrients, and practical meal planning that fits their daily routines. Educating patients about reading labels, meal timing, and moderation helps them make better decisions independently. Tip: connect your answer to real experiences and specific nutritional strategies. Question 8. How do you handle disagreements with physicians or other healthcare professionals about a patient's nutrition plan? Here's how you can answer. I believe collaboration and respectful communication are key. If I have a differing opinion, I present my reasoning backed by data or current guidelines. Ultimately, the patient's well-being is the priority, so I work toward a consensus that supports the overall treatment plan. Tip: show teamwork, professionalism, and evidence-based reasoning. Question 9. What strategies do you use to educate patients about healthy eating habits? Here's how you can answer. I simplify complex nutrition information into relatable examples. For instance, I use visual aids, portion comparisons, or food models to explain balance and moderation. I also encourage patients to make gradual changes and provide written resources so they can continue learning at home. Tip: demonstrate communication skills and the ability to make learning engaging. Question 10. How do you handle stressful situations or a heavy caseload? Here's how you can answer. I stay organized by prioritizing tasks and using checklists. I remind myself that each patient deserves my full attention, so I manage my time carefully. Taking brief breaks and maintaining a healthy work-life balance helps me stay focused and calm even during busy days. Tip: highlight stress management, organization, and dedication to quality care. Question 11. Describe a time when you helped a patient achieve significant improvement through diet. Here's how you can answer. I once worked with a patient struggling with obesity and prediabetes. Through consistent counseling, meal planning, and regular follow-ups, the patient lost 15 kilograms over 6 months and normalized their blood sugar levels. This success reinforced how impactful gradual, realistic dietary changes can be. Tip: share measurable outcomes and your supportive role in achieving them. Question 12. Why should we hire you as our dietitian? Here's how you can answer. You should hire me because I bring a strong foundation in nutrition science combined with compassion for patients. I'm dedicated to creating practical and evidence-based dietary plans that truly fit individuals' lives. I also value teamwork and continuous learning, which helps me contribute positively to your healthcare team. Tip: conclude with confidence, summarizing your expertise and motivation. Preparation tips for a dietitian interview. Before your interview, review the organization's focus, whether clinical, community, or corporate wellness, and tailor your answers accordingly. Be prepared to discuss specific dietary strategies you've implemented and how they improved patient outcomes. If possible, bring examples of educational materials or programs you've developed. Dress professionally and maintain a calm, caring tone throughout the discussion. Be ready for scenario-based questions such as, how would you advise a patient newly diagnosed with high cholesterol? Or, how do you motivate clients struggling with dietary changes? These questions assess both your knowledge and your interpersonal skills. Finally, remember that empathy and communication are just as important as technical knowledge. A great dietitian inspires confidence, builds trust, and helps patients make sustainable lifestyle changes. Final thoughts. A dietitian interview tests your expertise in nutrition, your ability to personalize care, and your communication skills in guiding people toward better health. Employers seek professionals who blend science with compassion and can work collaboratively within a healthcare team. By preparing well, offering thoughtful answers, and demonstrating empathy and confidence, you can present yourself as a capable and trustworthy dietitian. Show your passion for nutrition, your adaptability to patient needs, and your commitment to ongoing learning, and you'll leave a lasting impression as a professional ready to make a meaningful difference in people's lives.